get into it. So, without any further ado, let's get started on Future's The Real Me. Now, you promised great things, Future. You better deliver. You were talking real smooth about, we're just gonna kind of take a deep layer, we're gonna peel the layers back. Look at the real me. Like, look, he don't even have his locks in anymore. He doesn't have them fucking glasses on. He is staring directly into the camera. This is a look that says, I'm looking at you. The window to the soul, the windows are open. So I'm wondering what exactly has been going on inside Future's head for the past, when the fuck was his last album? We Still Don't Trust You? Was that the one that he did with Metro Boomin? Yeah, 2 years? Since like that. We'll say since like that. What's been going on with Future since like that? Let me turn the volume up. Can y'all hear that? Alright, cool. Cool. Interesting clip. Is that from a video?
Bro can't go cause the door we got on bun on fed papers. Pay the M out to the judge, I'm stepping in alligator.
So far, the beat is hard as fuck.
Soon as I came up off them bells, nigga was calling me Slater. People in the Mexico, I was serving dope at a hot box.
Okay.
Perfect Monte, hard top, cooking white sauce. Who having acid cat? Who got a whole trap high? Candy coated, Pluto goated, bitch can't leave me. Fuck a skeezer, I'm jumping on jet with the diesel. Rolling a reefer from the beef, but I'm a cheaper.
Okay.
Up, I'm posted up with tweeters. Put on was hustling elementary, nigga, before I was famous. Put on presidential, blick on me just like a gangster. Oh no, I go in my bag, ain't got nothing but cash in.
So I will say the beat is hard, but the lyrics it's just flex. I've been, all the clothes I wear, the bitches I fuck, the places I go, it's, all the pushing peas, shit like that. It's just, it's still hustler life, baller's life. So, all right, we've got the ballin' bars. We're gonna continue. I'm not gonna judge it, prejudge it.
ASAP, nigga, ain't with none of the about.
ASAP, Rocky.
Money with the older Pluto smell like coke now. Little bit of local joker,
This
I
beat
can
is
fuck your whole
disgusting.
nigga.
By the way,
Got
just
that blade on me, that's a cut, I'm ready to cut a nigga. Man in the grass like a snake, I'm ready to slime a nigga. Put out that murder zone, I'm king and shit.
this sounds like it came off of the We Don't Trust You album that he did with Metro and coincidentally ASAP.
Cooling off in Eliante, I got heat, nigga. 100 chains on, the first nigga put my hood on. Speak my name wrong, blew an M, throwing a ring on.
Okay.
Foreign exchange on me, China white, Hong Kong. Talking Chinese, what you doing? Talking Chinese.
Is this nigga barking on the track?
Flipping Jackie Chan. Gangland, we don't respect the gang tag. Jackets line up at the door like fast food.
Okay.
Can't sugarcoat this shit, fuck an interview.
I will say I'm not hearing much variety in terms of the flow, like the beats and the flow. I don't know, like, because after a while it's like, okay, this flow is familiar, we're gonna keep listening, but then you start to lose interest. That's why when you're rapping, you switch up your cadence, or you do a beat switch in between, you do a bridge. That's why your traditional song has your first verse, chorus, second verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. It's to give some sort of spontaneity to the song so that people don't get bored, because people will get bored. I've noticed through this, the beat is hard, but it literally sounds like they just put this whole beat on a loop in GarageBand and he just started freestyling over it. That's what this feels like. Not saying that the bars weren't hard, that because they were, and so was this beat. I'm just saying that I'm not getting a lot of variety in terms of vocals and in terms of flows and cadences and flow pockets, stuff like that. But this is the first song, so I'm not going to prejudge it. All right, this one's called 1-2. Okay, off the rip. I'm a goth. Y'all already know how it is here. I love me a dark production. I love dark productions, and it sounds like this one is playing off of the Nightmare on Elm Street rhyme from, y'all seen Nightmare on Elm Street with Freddy Krueger. Shout out to Robert Englund, by the way. Yeah, I think that's what it's playing off of, and I love it already. I just started, Tay. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, that first one was a little dry after like the first minute. Damn. Okay. All right, my bad. This is what I like to see. This is what I was talking about. Now we've got energy. This is a ballin' ass song. You play this shit, fucking walk out in the Armani suit with the shades on, spin the block a couple times. This is a very high energy sliding ass song. This sample is fucking ugh. God, this whole beat is nasty. This hook. That I'm just biased. I like dark production. I don't know what y'all want from me. Okay, so it just repeats. I noticed it just repeats for like the last 2 minutes. At least the whole beat does, which is typically fine if you have something in between to kind of break up that dead noise, or kind of that it kind of becomes like background noise after a while. I don't know. It just feels like it drags on and there's nothing added to it. Because he started off strong in the beginning. Started off straight heat, straight fire, spitting his shit. Fucking the flow was out of the park. Dynamics, 10 out of 10. He was really spitting some shit. And then after a while, it just kind of like fizzled out. Like the longer you let the beat play. This probably could have benefited from having another verse. Or maybe like a beat switch up. Or like a change in the beat, or a feature. This song could have benefited from having a feature. You could have put anybody on this as a feature, but specifically somebody who operates within like those darker beats. Like I'm telling you, this probably the cadence that you were rapping in, this could have benefited from an ASAP Rocky feature. Am I the only one who thinks that way, y'all? Am I the only one that's like that? I feel like a feature, particularly from ASAP, would have helped this song a little bit, because like they could kind of throw bars back and forth on the beat. They could switch up the cadence a little bit. That triplet pocket that they usually do, they could fucking play around with that and then go back into the hook part of the song. I feel like, yeah, that's my final thought on that one, because it was okay. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like, oh, I would listen to this again. It wasn't like oh, I can't skip this. 6? I was thinking somewhere along that line. I think Atlanta rappers need to stop being carried by the beat. I agree with that. I agree. Because even in the Young Thug album, Ooey Scooty, whatever the fuck it was called, like it all sounded the same. It was the, rappers not using 100% of their lyrical skill and just trying to let the beat carry them throughout the entire song without any change ups, no flow switches, nothing. Like just expecting this one beat to be the vehicle for the entire song. And that's just, unless your vocals are spontaneous and unique enough to kind of make that experience more interesting, it's not going to work, especially if you're in the same cadence, in the same pocket for the whole song. That shit gets dull after a while, especially in a fucking roughly 2-minute song. So fuck an interview. I'll give it I don't know. I'm kind of middle of the road. I'll give it a 5. Like, it was good. It just, it's not something that I would repeat, like play on repeat. This one, 2, was definitely like, this is a mood song when you're like, I don't know, this is like a song that you could put on part of a playlist. Like, if you feeling like sliding on somebody, at least the first half of it, like if you're really entering the avatar state in your game or whatever, or like you want to just, let some demons out or whatever, this is like a good song that could be on a playlist like that. But the only problem is that after the after the second verse, there's just nothing for the rest of the song. It's literally just beat for almost a minute, which is like, it's padding. It's very obvious padding, which means like you didn't put enough effort into the song, so now you're letting the beat kind of pad out the runtime. It's like when YouTubers don't have a whole lot of content, so they put a whole lot of ads on their shit to pad out the runtime. Or, when filmmakers don't have enough ideas for their movies, so they put in a lot of slow-mo to pad out the runtime, because if you had all of those clips at normal speed, the real movie would only be like maybe 30 minutes tops. That's my one biggest criticism right now, is that the hooks are just repeating way too much. So, I don't know, 1, 2, I'd be willing to give that like a 7. It's a good beat, hard beat. It's just the beat repeats too much without any uniqueness in the vocals. So I'll say 7. All right, we're gonna go on to No Misery. What in the Satan?
Of rap, and they try to discredit it or make it bigger than what it is. And I listen to a lot of the artists, and one thing I can't say is Future has a certain pain behind what he's doing. And you can call it soul, you can call it whatever, but to me it comes off as pain. That's where it comes straight off.
Is that Andre?
And now I'm gonna let y'all watch me balance the pain. And we all on edge watching it.
Why he do that? So that was Andre 3 Stacks. Okay. Why he do that to Andre's voice? Oh, this song is called No Misery. My bad. Let me run it back.
And we all on edge watching it.
So far, I like the production.
They watching, they copy me, did everything I did. Now they got a past. Diamond record came to find me. $1 trillion niggas couldn't sign me. Shorty Valley even know me. She popping up on me while I'm fried. Outside of my body, trying to get a baby inside. Let's blame on me.
Okay, trying to put a baby in somebody.
You a bad bitch, no matter wherever you stay. You never fuck up better than I can. You a bad bitch, no matter where.
Okay, talking about bad bitches. This production is very cinematic. Yeah, when the beat dropped, the song got a little better. I hear a lot of Kanye and Travis on this one. Yeah. Forming a connection with somebody while you fucking, crazy style. Okay, so I'm seeing there's still a lot of surface level. So I'm hearing a lot of talks about, I can fuck a bad bitch anywhere. Nobody can fuck her better than I can. I'll fuck you while we talking. It's just a lot of sex. It's like, I'm horny. It's horniness. It is heathenry happening still, which is not, comparing it to his 2024 album. He had a lot more introspection on that album than he does in this one currently. I particularly draw from the song Red Leathers. Like he talks about his bitches and all, he talks about his love of women and drugs and everything. But then there's a couple of lines that he slips in there where you can see there is some level of awareness. And I can't remember what the line was called. Why are all the good things in this world of sin? Something along those lines. But you could tell that, he was aware that what he was doing was not the right thing. But he was doing it anyway, in a kind of like devil may care attitude, where it's like, I mean, shit, I'm here, may as well do it. Like, I'm not gonna stop because this is just who I am. Like, this is just what I've become. This is some wear you down music. I'll give it I'm thinking 7. Honestly, the beats are the only thing that's seeming to carry this so far. Like, the beats are putting them at a 5, like, by default. So, I don't know. What are you guys thinking for that one? It could sound like an old YN on this whole album. Oh, no. Really? Well, yeah, because that's what I'm hearing so far. This is the 3rd album, and it's, like, the same shit. It's flexing. I've been here. I've been there. I fuck all these bitches. I fuck you. I fuck her while she talk to me. Like, that's not something that you want to be flexing, Future. And isn't he 40? Isn't he 40, y'all? Isn't this nigga 40? Still talking about, living the bachelor life. Just fucking hopping from poussoir to poussoir, like you're hopping on leapfrogs on fucking lily pads and shit. We just doing all the degenerate shit. I'm not worried about your cholesterol or your A1C or your fucking the chance that you might get mesothelioma or some shit. Like, we just in the club. That's fine. I mean, if you want to be the unk in the club, that's fine. Do you? But don't be surprised when that behavior draws criticism, especially when you're famous. 42! Good God almighty. I give it a 7 out of 10, because it's the same shit. There's no growth. So far, this is, like I said, this is 3 out of 22 songs. So we got a long ways to go. This is California Girls. Okay. Sounds like a Weekend song. Oh, never mind. California girls, they always in the store. Know you got the body, made me wanna see. I can start a cult the way they follow me. So many bitches all around the world. I'm trying to figure out what this bass rumbling in the mix is. So many bitches. Again, so many bitches. Like, what? It's just bitches this, bitches that, bitches everywhere. Bitch, I fuck bitches while she talk to me. Like, is there anything? Can you talk about anything else? That is my one criticism. Can you talk about anything else besides your crippling addiction to bitches, Future? Like California girls. Oh my god. Don't get me started on Wayne. That Carter 6 album was a travesty. Made it disappear, yeah, she caught it. Italian girl, she coming 2 for 1. She just ate me so good, I got her body done. Okay, more sexual shit. California girls, they always in the store. This sounds about the same. I don't hear any changes in the song structure. I don't hear any fluctuations within the vocal patterns. It's just the same shit. Same cadence, same hooks. It's literally all rapped / sung / auto-tuned in the same beat. It's just the same. It's a copy paste ass song. I don't know. I think it's just kind of boring. The production is nice. It's a nice beat. It's just there's nothing new added to it. I'll say this, even with all his partying and debauchery and carrying on, like you can't tell. You definitely cannot tell. Like he looks good for his age. I'll say that. He definitely takes care of his body. Maybe like all the shit that he raps about he doesn't actually do. You know, you don't get high off your own supply type deal where he just raps about the drugs and the alcohol and the sex and the women, but like he doesn't do it as much as his music may insinuate, because I'm telling you, alcohol and drugs use over a long period of time will wither and deteriorate your body. It will make you look like a sunken in alien, an emaciated corpse. If anything, he sounds like the same old Future, which is unfortunately not what we're looking for here. We're looking for some improvement. Each album that you put out is your attempt to one up the last album, because you've gone through new experiences between that past album and your current one. So your music needs to reflect that journey that you've been on between your last album and your present album. And if it sounds like you're just recycling beats and recycling songs from back then, there's no growth, there's no change, at least not that we're seeing, because the whole concept of this album is literally the real me. It's designed to be like this introspective kind of peek behind the curtain look at, you know, what you've been doing in the past 2 years since the whole rap beef happened. Like to see what's going on inside your head as a rapper, as a lyricist, as an artist. It's creativity. And right now, I'm not feeling any of that creativity. I don't know, I think I have to agree with Noah on this one. I think I gotta give it a 4. It's just bland. The beat sounds nice, but unfortunately that's about it. Alright, we're gonna move on to Tank Top Pluto. Oh, okay. Okay.
Count up the money, gon' take all day. 8 rings on me like Paco crazy.
Okay. Okay. I love this production too. Oh my god, this is good too.
Money gotta run through a jet. Vacate birthday, gotta go jet. Shout out know how to these up get it. I'm going bigger than never the bitch. I'm going Morocco, you gotta be on the list. Hop on a global, a spread with a stick. I got a pop on a storm on diff. I'm going Narco, shit getting hit. Hold on.
Why does this remind me of a song?
Hold on, I'm like a white big get. Tank top Pluto. Tank top Pluto. Tank top Pluto. Tank top Pluto. Tank top.
The cadence that he was rapping in the first verse reminds me of another song that he did. What's the one that he did with Chris Brown? Superheroes and Villains? I agree. Say he does pick some fire ass beats, but like it should be a problem when the beats are the most positive things that people have to say about your rap album. You know, they should have more to say than just, oh, I mean, the beats are fire. They should be talking about your rapping, brother. They should be talking about you spitting into the mic. They should be talking about what you're saying. And so far, it sounds the same. There's nothing new. It's just you fucking around on some nice ass beats. That's what this sounds like. This sounds like a mixtape. This doesn't sound like a studio album. And we're on song 5 out of 22. So, like I said, I'm not going to judge it too early. But from what I've been listening to so far, that's what I'm getting. He's not rapping in this so far anywhere near how he was rapping in March Madness. He's not. Not even a little bit. Even in the song I mentioned, Superheroes and Supervillains, he was rapping with a lot more energy there. And it's like even that dumbass song that got popular, fucking Mask Off. Yeah, it was the same old bullshit, but you know, it was new to us at the time. That flute sample, iconic. You hear that flute sample and you're immediately like, Percocet, Molly Percocet, Mask Off, a fucking Mask Off. Just like, come on now. It's iconic. But it sounds like the cadence that he used for Mask Off, minus the soul, minus the emotion, minus that spark that really made it stick with us. How you name my album The Real Me and not have the content to back it up? Exactly. But like I said, we're still early on in the album, but that is the impression I'm getting so far, Future. So hopefully you come out with some shit that will change my opinion, but that is where the consensus is currently. Tank Top Pluto, I'll give it a 5 out of 10 because it's not awful. It's just boring. All right, we're moving on to Wait Up.
Now we can sit here.
I like the sample.
On what to do.
A soul sample?
Face the cold arithmetic dividing me and you. Should we flip a coin?
I wonder who this is.
Or simply reach into a hat?
Sounds super old school.
Take our time.
You can hear the live violins and everything in the background.
Woo! I'm needing you out of transport this gas. Pull it 18 with a load to her mess. I'm needing you out of transport this gas. Pull it 18 with a load to her mess. Pop out and out of my digital dance. Send out the word when nothing to smash. Brand new convertible, loaded, no crap.
See, like even here, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't hit the same.
Turn off your cap, quit making it happen. I'm not doing radic. Ballin' sporadic, more like automatic. Get out in traffic, step and get at it. Straight off the bottom, the floor like a magnet. Into that money, I made it a habit, man. Got my weight up, dog. Got my cake up, dog.
Like, come on, in this one, you don't even sound like you're trying.
Got your hate up, dog. I can't fuck with y'all. Stay out ripping, dog. Big old stepping, dog. Fuck you thinking, dog.
He literally sounds like he's high off his ass in the studio.
Don't put that past me, dog. Knocking money off. I'm knocking that money off. Can stash it in.
All it is, yes, exactly. There's no energy.
Got cocaine in the.
If anything, I gotta stop that because I can't sit there and listen to that. That's just, there's just no energy. You sound exhausted. You sound tired as fuck, bro. You sound bored. You sound bored as fuck. And it's not even like you're really saying anything. It's the same shit that we've heard before, but it's like even more boring this time because you just don't, there's no energy coming from you. So we can't get energy from the song if you're not giving us anything to work off of. Like, what the fuck, bro? And the beat, oh my god, it's just the real tragedy here are that these beats are actually fire. The only problem with the beats is Future. He is really dragging down some good ass production, and that is something I never ever thought I would say about Future, especially now in 2026 when we have gotten banger after banger after banger of albums of these niggas rapping their asses off. Fucking YG out here rapping his ass off because he took Kendrick's advice. And you can tell the ones who really matured and really doubled down on their craft and the ones who didn't. The ones who are just recycling the same old rehash shit. Again, if you want to listen to the full album yourself, it is up on all streaming platforms. You can go ahead and listen to it. I will be pausing and skipping frequently. If I'm not hearing anything to give feedback on, I'm just gonna skip it. And like, I have skipped all of these songs so far. I don't think I've let a single one of these play out. Even 1-2, which I thought was like, which is my favorite out of the songs so far. 1-2 is my favorite, but like even then it's still lacking because it's just the same beat copy pasted over and over again. We're moving on to Konnichiwa. I'm gonna give that a 4 out of 10. Why does that remind me of oh my god, who the fuck was that did that dumbass shit? The ole do it, hey, ole do it, yeah. Who the fuck did that? Somebody put that in the chat. Because I know it was one of them trap rappers. One of them. I'm looking in Gucci and 2 Chainz directions right now. It was one of them niggas. Waka. Okay, thank you, Waka Flocka. That's what that That's what that sample reminded me of. I was in the right direction. I just didn't have the right dude. My bad. We're gonna go back a little bit. This is called Konichiwa.
Konnichiwa, just went Capiche while in Japan. Having anxiety hoes, I got anxiety hoes, I'm high demand. I got love for them, it ain't no trolling, them can't go for bait. Having Pluto problems, me don't do no problem having cake. I'm gon' dump on them, gon' be a dumber, no, I'm get my cut. Bitch ain't seeing me, bitch ain't gon' pee on me, you stupid slut. Having Twitter hoes, I'm having
hey, yo, what the fuck? Yo. Future, what the fuck? Why are we talking about getting peed on? Why? Who is peeing on you, bro? Are we talking about Drake? Because that's a wild coincidence that this is the second rapper to have been associated with somebody getting peed on. What the fuck is what's going on over there? That's what I'm trying to figure out. It was just like, oh, baller's life, rapping, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Don't pee on me, you stupid slut. And then just like right back to whatever the fuck he was doing. It woke me the fuck up. I'll say you that much, but like not for a good reason. Where the fuck did that come from? That has so much resentment behind it. Did y'all hear that? That came from a dark place.
I'm gon' dump on them, gon' be a dumber, no, I'm get my cut. Bitch ain't seeing me, bitch ain't gon' pee on me, you stupid slut. Having Twitter hoes, I'm having them shooter hoes, I have my way. Bagging the baddest ones, I bet the baddest ones all over the state. Got the Spanish so got all the manish so try to come through clock. For the love of me, bitch banging on bubbly, then suck my cock. I got the heady first, I'm
hey,
first, then come through road.
X-rated as fuck. Well, goddamn. You just gonna come right out and say it.
Stand it down, you can't be hanged. I go overload, I get in that other mode.
So I'm just I don't know what to think right now. I am so confused. I am a little nervous. But I'm interested. I'm interested much in like how you get closer and closer to a car crash. It's that morbid curiosity to see where the fuck this goes. Because so far we have heard about bitches peeing on me, bitch don't pee on me, you stupid slut. And then talking about sucking him off, and then he just came out and said the shit. He didn't even try to sugarcoat it. And then just I don't know how you make a bar rhyme with the penile organ, but like you do you, brother. Just if anything, it feels like we're regressing. We're just going backwards. He might be just talking about weird Japanese women or whatever, which is strange. I don't know what the Japanese women did. They've just kind of been minding their own business. I don't know why so much animosity towards the Japanese women, bro. What's the issue? Why you no likey? They love you long time. Why you no likey? I could do that. I'm part Filipino. Leave me alone. I'm curious to see where this song goes.
I'm going crazy, no authority, ain't no authority. When up your car, went from door to door. Soon as we shipped the Lord, went about the block. Fresh and dapper done, I'm getting my stumping on one in the head. Smacking on top, mother putting a top shot in your chest. Just like 3 of them on having.
Even the ad-libs sound like tired. They sound, there's no energy behind them. Okay, Konichi, ski.
I for the African bitch in Japan, I say Konnichiwa. I for the English shot in Japan, the bitch say Konnichiwa.
What?
Konnichi.
What the fuck? What? What are... Where do I even begin? First of all, the vocal fry. Nails on the chalkboard to me. I don't know what it is. I can't stand listening to intense vocal fry. That's why I can't listen to Wayne talk anymore. Because it just sounds like he's been gargling glass. It sounds like he has been brushing his tongue with sandpaper. It makes my throat feel dry. Future was speaking Japanese. It certainly sounded like it because it wasn't English. What the fuck was that?
I for the African bitch in Japan, her say Konnichiwa. I for the English shot in Japan, the bitch say Konnichiwa. Kanishi, I just went to DC, nothing but a peace street, catalog cheat sheet, came out of East, peanut butter gold seats, spurs ski, passed out a neat free, cash I'm so sleaze, talking about ski, talking about peace ski, talking about ski, I just went knee deep, then I went T-ski, you hoe can't leave ski, put up in VVs.
Yeah. Why do you sound like a fucking horse chihuahua barking in the background on your ad-libs, brother? Like, you sound like you're barking in the background, but like very badly.
Nigga with a bag pop, heard me in all my cars, revving like red sauce. Most of these boys scared, niggas ready for a fit. Ain't got no flicks, bring out your whole city.
That just sounded like a bunch of nothing with some bird squawking noises in the background and occasionally a konnichiwa. Okay, the theme of the song, I guess, is that he fucks Japanese hoes and he doesn't like getting peed on. Basic. And that vocal fry, I hate that. I hate that vocal fry. But I'm gonna give it, I don't know. I don't even know if I think that's better. Wait Up was at least just boring. This one was interesting just because of how fucking batshit it was. I'll give it a 4 out of 10 based solely on the fact that it was absolutely batshit insane. Brother, you are not new to this. You are a veteran in this game. What the fuck are you doing? Alright, we're gonna move on to the next song, because what the fuck was that? This is Trench Coat. Okay.
I ain't gonna play with you, nigga. I'm tell you how I'm coming. Fuck around and drop the dog on your head. Ooh. Throw a few Cubans on the bad beat. Ooh. Might cause havoc, would kill tick. Ooh.
Okay.
Ice on your head, say shish. Trench coat,
still talking about the same shit.
I forgive BM on meds. I gave my BM.
And there's bitch again.
Trench coat, pink coat, mink coat.
Alright, yo. Let's play a drinking game. Every time Future says the word bitch, I'm going to take a drink. I am going to prove a very, very valid point here. So, I got my drink here. Every time you hear the word bitch, I'm taking a drink. Yeah, that's exactly what he said. I'll fuck you BM on meds. Woo woo. This is what, 4 times already that I've heard this. I'm not gonna take 4 sips because I wanna be somewhat coherent. But we're gonna continue.
Niggas made meals on my old flows, woo.
Okay.
Some niggas fell in love with my old hoes, woo. Ain't gonna get in the club with this gun, nigga, who? They gon' clear the way, ain't gotta tell security, boo. Wax on, nigga, wax on.
Wax on, wax off.
Say with the gloves, nigga, mask up.
What in the Mr. Miyagi? Wax on, exactly. And then he just repeats the chorus again. Is that just hook for the next 30 seconds? Is it all just the same shit? Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, you're doing that Wayne thing where you have those obscenely long hooks and you just drag it out and you use it to pad out the song and you only put like 1 or 2 verses in there. No. 3 out of 10. The only thing that saves it is that the beat is good. But even then, even the beat was kind of repetitive. That fucking droning back and forth, whatever was going on in the mix there, like there was no change. There was no dynamics. There was no style change. Nothing different. Nothing unique. Nothing that insinuates you've been on any sort of spiritual journey, my friend. And I wouldn't be so critical of this if you hadn't named the album The Real Me, implying that there is something deeper underneath the surface of whatever, of like the music that you typically put out, sir. You are trying to perpetuate a message that you are not showing. You are giving off the impression that, oh, I've been on this deep spiritual journey and this album is going to reflect that. I haven't seen shit reflected in this album so far, and we are almost 10 songs in out of 22. If anything, I'm hearing the exact same shit that we heard 10 years ago, fam. Something has to change. Give us something different. Give us something new. Give us something refreshing, bro. I am at my limit here. Ugh. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the next song. Alright, this is Snow and Skyami. Sounds like a typical sliding song. We're on track 9.
Snow and Skyami, this rain, and I'm in the snow and Skyami. Snow and Skyami, this rain, and I'm in the snow and Skyami. Snow and Skyami, this rain, and I'm in the snow and Skyami. Snowboarding all in Miami, and I'm drinking lean out the Grammy.
Okay.
Shorty gon' pull up no panties, you know she gon' do it for nothing. Came up finessing her licks, you know how this paper shit get.
Okay.
Cut up the wrist with the gleam, and I got these eaters on deck. Fuck on these freaks on my team, I pass all these hoes in the James. Hit a little bitch in the lobby, I heard her screaming my name. Fucking this thoughtless and bloodhound Jeff with all my chains. I should've put her on fence the way she was giving me brain.
Again, talking about giving head. See, I'm not going to include him talking about giving head. I'm going to start playing, at this point, it's just going to be future bingo. All the shit that we've heard before. Put a marker if we've heard the fucking lines about doing drugs, smoking, drinking alcohol, fucking bitches, how many cars you have, all the designer shit that you have, all the places that you've been, all the ops that you bodied. It's all the same shit. Your views on women haven't even changed, homie. Like, it's so bad that I'm literally doing a drinking game because you have done nothing but refer to these women as bitches through the entire album. Like, my God, there has to be some sort of maturity. At some point, you are 42. Something has got to change. This is not okay. Ugh. We're gonna continue.
I got these hoes ready to crash out because of all this fame. Pimpin', I need to teach classes. I'm going in Hall of Fame. She faking a relationship with me. I don't even know her name.
Of course you don't. Why would you get to know her? Why would that interest you in any way?
I'm drinking lean out the Grammy. I'm having way more hoes and bitches than Nick Cannon.
Oh my God.
And I get way more litty.
I'm gonna get fucked up, y'all.
Snow and Skyami, this rain, and I'm in the snow and Skyami. Snow and Skyami, this rain, and I'm in the snow and Skyami. Snow and Skyami, this rain, and I'm in the snow and Skyami. I pop a pill and a half and I'm putting these hoes to bed. I done stepped on so many bitches I shouldn't have no legs. I got these white bitches going crazy, major head. I got her down on her knees like she been praying for sins. I might just bend this shit over while she was eating up her friend.
Ew.
The gang of these vibes, they going, I'm flying them in.
I don't need to know this, Future. I don't need to know the freaky shit that you're doing in your bedroom, brother. I know I do. I have a whole segment on kinks and freaky shit, but like, come on, brother. Time and a place. Like, my verdict is still the same. It's a 3 out of 10. That's now I'm getting mad because I've literally heard nothing. It has been 9 songs of the same old shit. The beat is fire, but the song is trash. Or like, the beat is fire, but the vocals are trash. I should not be criticizing your vocals on your own album. And like, you're gonna get me fucking plastered, bro. If this is only the 10th song, or this is only the 9th song, like, I'm scared of what's gonna happen next, bro. Cause that was like 3 drinks that I've had just in 2 minutes. On to the next song. Oh my God, no, really? Really? Build a bitch? Are we are we fucking serious? Are you actually trolling right now? No! I'm not gonna make it, y'all. I'm gonna get... Oh my God. Future! Future! Brother, I'm not gonna make it, yo. I'm gonna be on the floor by the time this album ends. Oh my god. I can't believe he did this. Alright. Let us venture forth. Let us venture forth. I gotta take a drink just off the title alone. And this is the one where it sounds mysterious. What? What about her eating pussy? A little?
Unless she horny. In the morning, I'm in the mouth. Right when she yawn. She wanna start my movie, so I'm recording.
Titling your song Build a Bitch on an album titled The Real Me, I'm gonna take the fucking Maya Angelou route. If somebody shows you who they are, believe them. This nigga ain't changing no time soon. Oh my god, like the tone deafness of it all is what's staggering right now. Just the how do you even muster up the audacity to make us not only make a song called Build a Bitch, but put it on an album titled The Real Me?
Nigga.
How does that thought even cross your mind, Future? And this was the worst time to start the drinking game because now I gotta commit. That better not be the hook of the song.
If I had to build a bitch, how I build that bitch. If I had to build a bitch, this how I build that bitch. If I had to build a bitch, this how I build that bitch.
What the? Oh no! How many times was that? Y'all are gonna see me spiral in real time. I think I need booze to get through this album because, oh my god, you made it. Okay, all right. Let me keep track. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you just repeat it over and over again. You're so fucking proud. You are so fucking proud of this shit, Future. 6 times in less than a minute. Are we actually for real? Hi, Wayne. Welcome. I am about to get absolutely plastered because Future does not know how to stop degrading women. Stop. Build a bitch. Are we fucking for real? Black men everywhere. It's time to stop. Because my brain and my liver cannot take this buffoonery. The negatory that is happening right now. Build a bitch. We just go into the Build a Bitch workshop to get a bitch. If I could build a bitch, I would... Just gonna drink my fucking alcohol and shut the hell up. Alright, that was 6 fucking drinks.
Whole lot of self-esteem, yeah. Whole lot of potential. Whole lot of confidence in the road store president, yeah. Whole lot of loving on her.
What? Whole lot of self-esteem, whole lot of confidence, but you're still calling her a bitch? Whole lot of self-esteem, whole lot of potential, whole lot of confidence, but she can still let me call her a bitch and a hoe and a slut. Make it make sense, Future. Make it make sense, dog. I've been trying to give you the benefit of the doubt for the entire listening review so far. I've been trying my damnedest to give you the benefit of the doubt. And you have been letting me down, brother. You have been letting me down. Really. Make up your mind. Do you want a chick that respects herself? Or do you want a chick that's comfortable with being degraded all the time? You can't have your cake and eat it too, bro. When it comes to something like that, it is very much black and white. If you respect yourself as a woman, you're not gonna tolerate this random ass nigga calling you a bitch all the time. If you respect yourself as a woman, you're not gonna put up with your partner referring to you as a bitch and a hoe. and a slut. That's just not, it doesn't make sense. That's not how the human interaction works. That is not healthy. You want a healthy relationship, but you can't get out of that toxic mentality. So yeah, like, it's wishful thinking. This is the real you. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm looking at you staring me down when I say this, Future. You cannot have your cake and eat it too, homie. You can't make a whole song called Build a Bitch and then talk about how you would build the perfect bitch. That sounds misogynistic as fuck. It doesn't sound like you're thinking about the perfect woman. It sounds like you're building a sex robot that just mimics the qualities of the woman that you want in life.
Give me all control. If I had to build a bitch, this how I build.
Oh my God. And this is the hook of the song.
If I had to build a bitch, this how I build that bitch. She had to make a choice, I know what risk it get. Whole lot of fake shit, she take shut down. Whole lot of make love, world go around. Whole lot of etiquette, she earned her crown.
Whole lot of etiquette, she earned her crown. These are not the lyrics that go in a song titled Build a Bitch. These lyrics and the title of the song and the hook do not match. What you are looking for in a woman does not match with what your fucking weird, nasty, freaky ass fantasies have conjured up, Future. If you want a woman with etiquette, this is not the lady in the streets but a freak in the bed type energy, because they at least had the decency to call her a lady. You're just calling her a bitch over and over again. Because typically, Future, women who value self-respect and etiquette and class and grace and responsibility and earn what they need and what they want in life are not particularly fond of being called out of their name. They are not particularly fond of being called bitches and hoes because it's degrading. It's a conflict of interest, Future. What you want and what you are saying do not match. This shit just pisses me off. Whatever. Radio. Okay, I'm at least hearing something different within the production.
It's not for the radio.
Okay.
It's not for the radio. It's not for the radio. And she bad all the way down, spoiler all around.
Bring back real talent, exactly.
When I'm not in town. A lot of niggas want the spot when I don't even want the crown. Already legendary and never trying to talk about it. I bet it's bitches in the way to get they soul to ski. Even when she needed pussy, never took control of me. I could be grieving by the devil, come with being a king. It's time to put bitches in their place when I'm out of their league. I know right now I'm on pace to get me a B. Try not to boast about it, embrace it and being low key. Niggas don't respect when you humble, just keep it in G. Hoes coming for inspiration is not what it seems. I done bought a few new timepieces, they deserve it. Tell me to get outside my body.
Okay, so I'm seeing hints here. I'm seeing it. It's starting to crack through. I'm seeing snippets of introspection. He's there in between the cracks of bullshit. He is talking about some shit. But it's like you have to really like dig underneath and peel back all those layers to get there. So we are finally starting to get something resembling introspection on track 11. But continue.
Gotta think about the results when they coming through her. Feel like everyone having motives that come with a purpose. Bitch was bad, knew what I was doing, I did it on purpose. I ain't even thinking the same when I was just flowing on purpose. I can say the strain and know how in the streets so thorough. I can't even move the same no more, it'll hurt us. She a baddie, so keep me motivated, keep her around. I can't lose.
Okay, so he's talking about how he can't do the same shit that he used to because he's a lot more committed now and he's wanting to settle down, and like if he falls back on the same old habits, it'll hurt the relationship that he's cultivated over time. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm getting from that, Future? I'm not insulting your intelligence here. I'm really trying to respect you as an artist, but like you're not giving me anything to work with. This is the first time you have given even a smidgen of something worth dissecting and analyzing and delving into. Something new, something different, something that's unique from your other shit. I am finally getting a hint of that. It's not all the way there yet, but it's there. I see it. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. I see it. Please be consistent. Build upon that. The last thing that we need to do right now in this scenario is go backwards. He is really giving off troll right now, because that song Build a Bitch, I had broke down laughing because I'm like, this has to be a troll song. It sounded like a parody. That's like a song that you would hear from Michael Blackson, not a legitimate song that we should be hearing from a veteran in the rap game.
Lose my temper, my members need me now. Been people to move, been people they copying style. I've been making hella sacrifices this whole while. Bitch come through, catch a nigga wrong at the right time. I put you down on some real shit without even trying. Put you down on some real shit without even trying. Put you down on that real without even trying. However I feel about it, it's just how I feel about it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't too much gotta do no explaining.
I hate that vocal fry, but continue.
You know I'm going on, you know what I mean? Who this for? This not for the radio. Who this for? It's not for the radio. It's not for
I already like this song leagues better than his other shit because it's actually giving me something to work with.
It's not for the radio. It's not for the radio. It's not for the radio.
Like, I couldn't even argue and say that your other shit was for the radio because it's just tired and boring. Like, I feel like they'll play it on the radio anyways just because, you know, that's what they do. They need songs for their radio stations. They need something fresh and they need something new. Unfortunately, what I've been hearing so far is neither. It's neither of those. It's not fresh or new or unique. It's just the same rehashed shit over some fire ass beats. Shout out to his producers. Shout out to Future's producers. Because the beats and the samples have been 10 times more entertaining than the actual lyrics on top of the beats. Alright, so radio, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Just because I finally got a smidgen of what I was looking for. And where I have to dock points is that it took 11 tracks to even get somewhere close to the concept that the title of his album was supposed to convey, which is not good. That is not a good thing. But we're moving on. Oh god, here we go.
Wasn't in the trap with a rusted 380. Drumming in the trap with a rusted 380. Posted on the block with a rusted 380. You acting good, get a brand new Mercedes. Beating on the pot, smashing on your old lady. And she going both ways, so she going crazy. Hitting in the car, your bitch try to rape me. Drop the location, think she try to snitch on me. Put her in rotation, gave her to my little homie. And she went to Paris on the train.
Okay, so this one I heard before. And I put it on my shorts if you haven't seen it. Just the moment I saw it, I'm like, oh boy, I didn't realize that we were on that song already. Oh no, we are we are in for some shit. Oh no, see, I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna troll y'all. Cause I gotta suffer, y'all gonna suffer with me. What the fuck?
Say I should stop, Cody coming at my cock.
Again, mentioning your dick, bro. Stop. Stop, you freaky ass nigga. Damn. I was just thinking about that. You know the shit that he did on the fucking Black Panther album, the it's like the whole song is just that part. Over and over again. Oh, we should have known if he had the audacity to do that on the Black Panther album, he would 100% make a song like this. I'm gonna let it play through. Like, I'm not gonna skip it. Oh my god. You're a big dog, but you over here barking like a fucking Yorkshire Terrier.
Tell my brother, she a mixed breed, I'ma fuck her.
Oh my god.
In the bath, no bubbles. She in love with me, never met her.
Literally, it's just falsetto along with the vocal fry is what's killing me.
Her meds hanging out my backpack.
Thank God he switched it up, because the whole song of that would have driven me nuts.
For the best friend and we laugh at it.
Okay, still fucking people's best friends.
I'm a splashing. When you went OT, I got your girl and ran in it. Hit her in the booth, so I had to stand.
Same old hypersexual shit.
Got a Draco and ain't got a cool on it. I get trigger tray to put the damn Ruger on it. Bet him with the stars, I'ma let him plank on it. If I eat an eye, I don't pour a drink on it. I just put the women jeans on, woo. Played with the women rings on, woo. Took a perk, she got banged on, woo. High tech, got the gang on, woo. Counted up, catch gangrene, woo. All foreigns on the first screen, woo. I don't wanna drive it, it ain't a cool. I've been freestyling, ain't in a dude. I got juice, baby, and I got the proof. She ain't the truth, so I had to chunk the dude. Orange.
Come on now, Future. Come on now. I couldn't even endure it for that long. I had to pause it. This sounds like a Miles song that somehow slipped its way past security and ended up on the album. You're trolling. You're trolling. You have to be trolling, because there's no fucking way. There's no way, because nobody would get on the track and start talking about some fucking shippy dum just for the whole song, and then some little bars about fucking your bitch's best friend, and you laugh about it, and then back into this dumb shit. Like I said, this sounds like something that a nigga with a camera and access to the internet would do to make fun of a Future type beat, to make fun of that shit that you did on the Black Panther album. I'ma let it keep playing. It's 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. Shame on you. Those are the notes that I'm putting down. Shame on you, Future. What? Hey! What? She sucked it while you were what?
For the truth. See my dashboard, babe, I European. Nasty bitch tried to suck me while I was peeing.
What the? Wait. What? No! Future! What the fuck? Did you just say what I think you just said, dog? Is that really a bar that we are getting in 2026? I know I talked about some kinky shit the other night, but I didn't go into that. I didn't go into that territory. What the fuck? What is happening? We are devolving. This shit is spiraling fast. This is a troll song, 100%. Has to be.
I let her eat it up 'cause I was on the hand. I gave a check to your whole no pen. Had to fix on the whole shit 10. Put baguettes on your whole, that's a sin. All the Mars for my bitch, that's a trend. Put her on the leash. No. Bitch got weave on my living room floor. Marble on the counter, marble on the toes. She got a Uber home.
Why does he sound like that? Oh my god. Okay. Woo, I needed that laugh. No. You settle down. We're not just gonna play. I gotta digest this. I gotta really sit here and digest what the fuck I just heard. What the fuck was that? Already off of sheer entertainment value, that's the best song on the album. In terms of as how it holds up as a song, 0 out of 10. But that is my favorite song just because it's fucking hilarious. But it's a horrible song. Horrible. 0 out of 10. Shame on you, Future. Like I said, this sounds like a fucking Miles song. If you go into this just listening to it as like, oh, something that Miles did, like a Future type beat, like the kind of like the shit that he did when Drake put out Trash Man, and then Miles made a song called Trash Man. That was not it, Future. That song is funny as fuck. But I'm not judging the album off of how funny it is. I'm judging it on how good it is as an overall album. And the fact that that song is on your album is, no, again, shame on you. You should be ashamed. All right. Money over everything. We're going to run it back because he did kind of just start out the gate. No intro, nothing. Just immediately started spitting bars. It's not even like comparable to the old shit because it's just the same tired rehashed shit. This doesn't feel like the same recipe, just made slightly different. No, it really feels like you're just using the same 10-year-old ingredients to make this horrid mass of just not trying and not giving a fuck. And that's not good because if you don't give a fuck, then your audience by proxy is not going to give a fuck as well. So, like, I don't know if this... 2018 and Build a Bitch were definitely troll songs, in my opinion. But it's gonna be hard to convince me that this was supposed to be a legitimate introspection into his innermost thoughts and feelings, because I'm getting none of that right now. 4 out of 10. This is If I Could. We're on track 15. Okay. Again, nice song.
Yeah. Ain't told you I love you in a minute, though I ain't doing you wrong. Flash it in a motherfucker, all these carrots on. Flash it in a motherfucker.
Can you speak up?
Shot in a minute, I've been in my zone. I get lit up like a stadium, all these carrots on me.
Okay.
I've been thinking about the principles and not the normal. Rolling doty through the difficulties and for the nonsense. Who was trying to follow my stuff and need to finish school. Told my sons they'd be better than me, I told them the truth. Been doing
Okay. Holy shit. We are finally arrived at the introspection that the whole album was supposed to be based on. He is talking about real shit right now. He's like, I want to go back to school. I want to make a better example for my sons. I want them to grow up better than I did. Oh my, okay. 15 goddamn tracks in, and we finally have what we were looking for.
When numbers making sacrifice and paying dues. I'm going so hard, sometimes I be feeling misused. Too many flooding in these streets, already peaked the move. My ex wanna pull up on me to vent, I told her push through. Say she ain't laughed in a minute, blew that cash in a minute. She been staying with this nigga, don't even matter what he did, that's they biz. I'm just here being real, guess it is what it is. I go live out the country, come and pilot with your friend. I can't knock a player to win, let's get lost inside the wind. We forever locking in. If I can rule this universe, it won't be sin. I free my dogs from out the feds, out the pen.
Okay.
Red medallions for the blood that was shed. Nigga stretched out, drinking it like it's red. Nigga blitzed out and put that boy to bed. If I can rule the universe, rat shouldn't live. I used to dream past the hood, Beverly Hills. I love my girl, it's hard to tell her how I feel.
And we've got something different here. Notice how he's referring to his loved one as his girl. He's not saying the shit that he said before. He's not saying my bitch. And even the shit that he's talking about, it's very kind of somber, where it's like, yeah, I'm making the money, I'm making the hits, and, you know, I've got the features, I've got the designer clothes, the cars, the bitches, whatever. But like underneath that, there is a layer of sadness, because it's almost like self-fulfilling prophecy, where it's like, I wish I could have done better, or like in another life I could have been so much better, but I'm here doing this and it pays the bills, so I'm not gonna stop. But, you know, he's like, I want something better for my legacy. And it's like, I want something better for me for when I finally approach that time. Like that sundown to where I can finally settle the fuck down. Because most of it is incoherent mumbling. But the shit that I am picking up, that is the narrative that I'm piecing together. We're gonna move on to 16. This is called Big Moment. I like this production. It's very laid back, very chill. I love that piano.
Real me. They went thinking I make it past inspection. So my loved ones that see me feel neglected. When I had drugs on me, some didn't even mess with.
Okay.
When it's pain out, I gotta rip my section. It ain't the same since the fame hoes get messy. I'm grinding daily, they thought I would be restless.
Okay.
Try to avoid the hurt, these niggas think you changed. Pop it another 30, balance out the pain. Came from out the ghetto, rocking a million.
This is what I was looking
One day
for.
at a time, it's a big moment. I can't believe the days I ain't see this. Take it back to the hood, think I need this. Can't abandon my family, the world's so crazy. Worried about my sanity, the rumors outrageous. I'ma charge a franchise.
It's like everything matches. The lyrics, the delivery, the tone of the song.
Conquered everything we say we conquered, no debate. Bitch make me a monster in this shit, I'm going crazy. Look what you done to me, cop mansions out of state. I ain't even tripping off the beat, I'm on pace. They ain't even see what I see, now they too late. Trying to see the real in these people, but I can't. They one thing I make it off the block, these niggas fake. They wish they was in my shoes, got these niggas hate.
This is what we were looking for, Future. This is what we were looking for. That is all we wanted. This is what we wanted from track 1. Talking about your perspectives on how you view people in the industry and going through whether, how you sort of kind of regret being where you are now, but you know that you're too far now to quit. Again, this devil may care attitude where it's you kind of just settled into the role that you've built for yourself. This skirt chasing, drug doing, drinking, partying, this fucking bachelor. This is what I meant when I said I was looking for introspection. Again, it took way too fucking long to get here. Thank you.
Feel like I ain't got nothing to prove, everything paid. I done forget about you, I'm trying to be great. Ain't forget. It's a big move. Watch the close one I love turn they back on me. Nigga trying to take advantage of my passion.
Okay.
Went from rags to these bitches, they ain't catch you. I accept it for what it is, nothing blessing. Kept it real, whatever I did, never flexed on it. Crazy to say I took it farther than you expected. I had my back against the wall and I made the best of it.
The piano, along with these vocals, gives it a really nice touch, in my opinion.
Stopping in these towns like a narco. Everybody around here wanna be Chapo.
Yeah.
That's the product of the 1,000-gram kilo. Drink out the bottle, we was thinking this is cheat code. I get better endurance when I'm off at people lingo. Trying to be pure when you know these hoes evil. Trying to be there for family, if you real, they ain't believe it. Feel like the world abandoned me, but that's what made a man of me. Went from making pallets on the floor to living immaculate. I was right there close, shit was ending up in tragedy.
This is what I was talking, this is what we were looking for. This is it. Went from making pallets to being a millionaire. Oh my God. This is what we were looking for, Future.
Gave up on myself even if it was a fantasy.
Gave up on my, it definitely does sound like you gave up on yourself.
I just peep the energy. Bitches don't even get to me these days to expedient. I just wanted to take out the stress, all these demons in me. I wanted to take out the stress and these demons in me. I want her to take out the stress and these demons in me. It's a big moment. It's a big moment. It's a big moment. It's a big moment.
That was what the fuck I was looking for. Perfectly sums up the theme of the album in that one fucking song. There's so much to talk about. The lyrics are actually profound. It feels like a human being actually wrote this shit and not a fucking AI. All the other songs felt like ChatGPT wrote it. Like, oh, ChatGPT, spit out a trap song for me real quick. This one actually felt like it was written by a real human. Like, I want to give it that perfect score. I just can't because you made us wait too long. Now, this is a standalone song, probably mid-tier, average Future song. But considering the shit that we've had to listen to so far, this is the best song on the track, in my opinion. This is the best song on the album. We're gonna move on. This is Cast a Spell, track 17. I love this production. Again. Oh, that's pretty. That's giving me lo-fi vibes. If anybody listens to lo-fi hip hop.
I need you, don't you be stalling, don't be careful. Wake up early, morning, go to sleep. I seen love, but I seen hate in different patterns. Don't you think with me, you know my brain is scared.
Brother, your voice cannot get up there like it used to.
Stay with me, you know I'm get it wetter. Oh no, we pop our shut.
I will say, I did notice that there's no auto-tune on his vocals. Like, you could tell, you sound tired. You sound like your voice is fleeting expeditiously. I understand. I'm seeing the picture in terms of this song. And the fact that I'm finally getting the concept that you teased in your album. Like, it feels like it was just too long. Too much of the same old shit, rummaging through the same old junk over and over again. And even then, it's like the payoff isn't even that worth it. Because it sounds like shit that we've heard before. It's just compared to the other songs. These specific set of songs from If I Could all the way down to here, it makes those songs sound better by comparison. Just because the previous songs were all trash. But this does not feel worthy of all of the hype that's been building up over the course of a couple of years.
So me, girl, get your things together. Do a little whip it, cause I know it'll make you clever. Put your body on my skin, soft like fire on my skin. Solitary gold teeth, you're talking special. No more Roxy's, I got oxys in the capsule. Come make love to me, you know I'm from the ghetto. Strip like Magic City, what Esther is a legend.
And now I'm hearing the auto-tune.
She's got niggas sliding off the cover.
This fucking lullaby ass song. This really does sound like a whole lullaby, which I get it. I understand. But just, you could have rapped about this in your normal cadence. I don't know. The falsetto is kind of killing it for me. It's like if you were going to sing all of this in falsetto, then you should have had this would have benefited from a feature. Like a female vocalist. This would have benefited from a SZA feature. Or a Summer Walker feature. Or a Kehlani feature. This could have benefited from any of them. Cause like they could have brought like a lighter sort of emotional balance to the overall theme and tone of this song. And it really, really could have benefited. I'm gonna say it, the tone of the song, it could have benefited from a woman's touch. I'm seeing the potential, it's just not there yet. I think he definitely needed a female vocalist to kind of like bounce this energy off and just bounce back and forth. But yeah, it's a good song. I just feel like it could have benefited from having a female vocalist on the track, like a female feature.
I put 2 feet on the gas, I'm in a bed. Lock you down, I go Bakari snake shackles.
Okay, and then it just sounds like the same shit. There was at least something different within the beats. Like the beat changed a little bit in between. There was definitely some spontaneity in it, but at the end of the day is still repeating over and over again. So like after a while, I think the only reason I would ever go back and listen to this song specifically is because of the production. Like that production is gorgeous. But yeah, I give that a 6 out of 10 because it's not terrible. It's no Build a Bitch. It's no 2018. But Big Moment was that was the height of the song, of the album so far. So we're gonna go ahead and go ahead. We are on Kick, track 18. Sounds like the same shit. Sounds like a typical sliding song. Okay. I like those harps in the background.
Through the wrecks, I was rushing. Real water down, they were less. That's the order models pulling up. Presidential time and they ain't luck. Tell flying done, can't be touched. All this money, young, count it up. Flip the time, never it ain't enough. Took it out the bottom of the mud. Drinking out the bottle, getting more. Shooting stars, pulling up in rows. Alvarado slipping through the door. Heavy motion, drinking ain't slow. Cut a blank check till it broke. Real ones on the train to go.
So he could, I'm seeing the potential here. This song would be good if he would just put more energy into his vocals, because it genuinely just sounds like he's slurring through his bars right now. But there is a hint of energy in there, like there's something deep inside that's fighting to get out, but he is like, it sounds like he's purposefully holding himself back. And that's ultimately what's irritating, is that I can hear the potential. Because I've heard Future when he pops off. I've heard him when he's going crazy on the mic. He sounds way different than what I'm hearing right now. He sounds so subdued. I've never heard him so subdued before. Like, it genuinely just sounds like he doesn't give a fuck. In the worst possible way.
Why you from the hood though? Never judge a nigga when he post.
2018 is fucking horrendous. Yeah, that's a -0 out of 10. Yeah, and even with this, it's like the beat is fire again, but just he's not carrying the beat like he should. And I feel like, and the songs are very short. They just feel so much longer because it doesn't feel like he's putting any energy into it. Let me put this into perspective for y'all. Euphoria is a 6-minute long diss track, and you never feel like the song is dragging on for too long. Because no one part in that entire goddamn song sounds exactly the same. Even when it does sound similar, K-Dot will always throw something in there that's unique to set it apart from the bars that preceded it. In 6 minutes, K-Dot took us on a fucking journey. So much so that when we approached that 6-minute mark and the song ended, we went back and played it again. Who the fuck is spending 12 minutes on one song unless it really just is that interesting and that intriguing? Quotables all up in the motherfucker. Banger of a song. 6 fucking minutes. And somehow these 2-minute songs feel so much longer. I should not be bored in 2 minutes and then just like go and listen to a 6-minute song and be totally invested the whole way through. It comes to the fact that it's not just, oh, the people are biased because K-Dot, is their favorite rapper. It's just genuinely because he puts interesting shit in his songs. He takes you on a journey with him. It's not just copy-paste beats. It's not just copy-paste lyrics. It's not just copy-paste bullshit. It's not the same shit that he's done. K-Dot, in all of his years of rapping, has consistently made an effort to evolve his craft in some way, shape, or form. And it has always reflected that in every single one of his albums. That's why GNX is still fucking bangers from end to end. No skips. You're supposed to be a veteran in this shit. You're older than all of these niggas, or like mostly all of these niggas that I just named. The only ones that are older than you are Clips. They are in their 50s. out-rapping you. Out-rapping all of you ATL niggas. With the exception of T.I. and Dormammu. You are getting out-rapped by a nigga that is old enough to be your daddy. And you claim to be a veteran of hip-hop. You claim to be you're such a huge name in hip-hop culture. These rappers think that just because they're a prominent figure in the hip-hop industry, that they could just half-ass and do whatever the fuck they want on these albums, and we're just gonna sit there and take it because they're a big name in the industry. No! No! There has to be substance along with the name, because the name without any substance is just a word. If you're not bringing anything new, and if you're not bringing anything profound or digestible or timeless to the table, something with replay value, then I'm sorry, you fell off. You are not trying in this album. You are not trying at all. And even in the songs where you were trying, it was only 3 songs back to back where you were actually putting in a modicum of effort to convey the themes that you teased in your album. We have woken up, Atlanta. Newsflash. Hip-hop fans and black music listeners in general have woken the fuck up. We do not want tired, old, rehashed bullshit anymore. We want something new. We want something fresh. We want something elevating. We want something inspiring. We want something more. Stop giving us the bare fucking minimum. We want our artists to try. Try. That's all we want. Give us effort, nigga. That's all we ask for. And you're not even doing that. But you expect everybody to fucking dick ride and just slob all over it. Just because your name is Future. No, nigga. No. No. If you want the respect, earn it. If you want the accolades, fucking earn it. Don't sit there and do the bare fucking minimum and then whine and bitch and complain when you don't get awarded for your lackluster efforts. Because last time I checked, laziness is no longer awarded in the entertainment industry, in the music industry. Because people are finally waking the fuck up and realizing that their artists have not been giving them effort. The difference between this album and A$AP Rocky's album is that A$AP explored different genres. He explored different themes. He had fresh, new, and unique ideas. He worked with Tim fucking Burton, the man who shaped all of y'all niggas' childhoods. All of you have seen The Nightmare Before Christmas. All of you have seen The Corpse Bride. All of you have seen the Alice in Wonderland movies that came out. Tim Burton, Edward Scissorhands, come on now. Working with A$AP Rocky to create something timeless, to create something that you could go back and listen to and be like, yeah, that shit is fire. What? This shit actually slaps. And he's talking about some shit too. Even in the songs where you just turn up, the songs sound interesting because he's giving you effort. He genuinely sounds like he's having fun making this music. What happened to effort? These ATL rappers are learning very fast. You can't bullshit your way through class anymore. We know you're failing now. The whole class knows it. Because you refuse to evolve while everybody else is upping their pen game, seeing where they could take their story next, seeing how they can further elevate their craft and evolve as an artist. And you, lazy ass motherfuckers like y'all, are just pumping out the same old, tired, rehashed bullshit and expecting your fans to be grateful for it. No. Absolutely not. I will not stand for this. We expect effort from our artists. It is so disappointing because if he was not always like this, all of his bangers, you could tell, had life, energy, style. It had uniqueness because it came from a real place. They cared about the material that they were putting out. 4 out of 10. We're moving on to the next song. What the okay. This is definitely different.
I'm bougie, but enough to grow. I'm groovy, but enough it shows. I'm winning, but enough I know. Shorty fell in love with a rock star. Molly well made me a pop star. Shorty fell in love with a rock star. Hope yours made me a pop star. Shorty fell in love with a rock star. Pink pill made me a rock star.
So, y'all are gonna know what I'm talking about. Anybody who grew up with rock band or rock band like Aerosmith or like Guitar Hero, where you had the microphones and the people had to sing along with the song. This literally feels like you're failing. It's your job to do the vocals and you're sucking ass. And it's just nothing but backing track. You don't know the words. You've never heard the song before, and you're just trying to bullshit your way through, and it sounds horrible. The bar before, it sounded like he started and then he just got so drunk or so high that he just like forgot what the fuck he was gonna say.
I'm bougie, but enough to grow. I'm groovy, but enough it shows. I'm winning, but enough I know.
Is this all that is gonna be for the whole fucking song? Just music?
I'm bougie,
And then he does the hook
but
again.
enough to grow.
Does he?
Molly well made me a pop grow.
Oh my god! And it's just refrain for the rest of the song. What the fuck, Future? You gave us exactly 3 songs emulating the themes that you were exploring on your track just to give us none of that shit from here on. It's not as bad. It's not as bad as 2018, so I can't give it a 0 out of 10. The beat is okay, but it's just, it sucks. It's trash. The tones don't match. This is a 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. This is an awful song. He is literally just bullshitting his way through a fucking J-pop beat. On to the next one.
Play this.
It's called Feeling I Give. Track 20
Play this.
out of 22.
Play this record as frequently as.
Now, why do I feel like in this one he's trying to emulate Love by Kendrick featuring Zakari? That's what that beginning reminds me of. It feels like it's trying to emulate that same vibe, but it's just not measuring up because I'm irritated now. L? Yeah, I agree. This is genuinely annoying. Like, the music is fine. Are you gonna do is it gonna do any verses? Like, it's almost been a minute, bro. No. This sounds like some background music that street niggas would put on back in the mid 2010s when they needed to work through some emotions. Like, this feels like this would be in a playlist with 2012 Drake. This sounds like just when street niggas don't know how to properly convey their emotions, they'll listen to shit like this. That's still somewhat hard, but like makes them feel, I guess, safe enough to display emotions other than anger. That was the first verse. And now we've got a beat change, but we're in double time now. rest of the song because I'm not getting anything. He's giving me nothing. How is that possible? How are you giving me less in this song than you did in Hollywood? The only thing that's appealing about it is that it sounds like a soundtrack song, something that should be playing in the background. This is not good as a standalone song. 1 out of 10. All right, we're on to Alice.
She wanna go where she ain't been before. Alice in Wonderland slipped down that hole. She falling down.
I'll say this, we've got something different.
Trying to get lit. House party, all the vibes come. Turn a mansion to a strip club.
Oh, welcome. If you only KJ, right? I think I remember. Was it say KJ? Is what I could call you. I remember you from the last live stream. I remember you from when we did the Sam Smith Tiny Desk for your birthday. Welcome. We are almost at the end of Future's album, and I am not liking it so far. It is not good. It's not as fantastically bad as the Carter 6, but it's pretty up there. This song at least sounds different production-wise, but I feel like I'm listening to a completely different artist. I was saying a first draft of Starboy. Yeah. So I'll say a song like this would have also benefited from a feature. The potential is there. And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but a song like this would have benefited from having Ice Spice as a feature.
I beg your pardon?
Her specific vocal delivery, it's very kind of dropped down, very not super bombastic. It kind of rides the beat, but you know, it's also hypersexual at the same time. This is the only time you will ever hear me say this song would have benefited from an Ice Spice feature. Take with that as you will. I hope he doesn't just repeat the same refrain over and over again.
She falling, the flow money guitar.
Okay.
Now she talk about in-laws, bitch going back and forth like a paddle ball.
Oh my god.
White act like she seen a ghost. Spectrum my side is gonna float like a boat. She got that clear view with Berkeley on her toes. She saying yes, it's a green light of go.
Lights, camera, action, groupie. Jesus Christ. Again, it's nothing but partying, doing drugs, and degrading women. This is just the same old shit over and over again, brother. Like, the beat is catchy. It would go hard in the club. This is a club banger of a song. I'll say that. But just nothing. It's very standard. It's very industry standard. And right now, compared to what I've heard before, industry standard is better than nothing. That is at least a 5 out of 10. Industry standard. Alright, we're gonna skip. 5 out of 10. We are on the final song, Eye to Eye, track 22.
Yeah! Put on. Talk to. I'm in the space with the cake, you get in the top now. I ain't got a problem hopping in the Rari and making them walk now. I was gonna smash in the daytime and keep all the lights out. She my ex nigga peek while I'm sleep, I'm keeping my ice out. I got a meal to chop the dough with the niggas who roll with me. I'm keeping it real with a nigga like me, you know you can roll with me. I had to fall back on these hoes, this shit became too crazy. I got them hoes claiming on the kid, I never met her one time. By the time it was lunchtime, I was already ducking one time. I put some Cubans and some Cartiers on my wrist at one time. My dog just hit up, keep it 100, they about to pay for it. They wanna hit the top of your mama, I'ma make sure I pay for it. Niggas ain't fucking.
Now, Future, you already know what I'm about to say. People in the chat, y'all already know what I'm about to say. But for the people who are watching at home, people who are on the rewatch, y'all cannot feel my utter, absolute anger and irritation. Because where the fuck was this song 20 goddamn tracks ago? Where was this? You, at the fucking last song of the album, you decide to... I'm genuinely upset. Like, I'm mad. And I want to grade it lower because of that, but I can't. I can't be biased. That's crazy that out of 22 songs, only 4 fucking songs on the album are worth listening to. 4! 4 out of 22. I don't need to listen anymore. I've heard enough. Future, it's time to do some reflecting, like some actual reflecting, sir. It's time to up your pen game because this album was not it. It was not it. And it's like, I wish I could give this album a better review, but just, I have heard nothing of substance or value from this album. I have only heard the same rehashed, tired old bullshit. Eye to Eye, it's out 7 out of 10. We'll say 7 out of 10 because it's everything that I was looking for when we got to Money Over Everything, was when we started to see a hint of that introspection that you promised. And then If I Could, Big Moment, and Cast a Spell, just back to back, exactly what I was looking for. Profound lyrics. Yeah, the cadence was a little tired. It sounded the same, but the lyrics were something different. It was impactful. It was new information. It was shit that we have not heard before. Time to grade the album overall. Let's see. We'll count anything that's, again, anything that's over 5. If it's 5 and below, we'll just, that's a no. 6 and above, it gets a pass. 1, 2, No Misery, Radio, Money Over Everything, If I Could, Big Moment, Cast a Spell, and Eye to Eye. 8 out of 22. That is the final score. 8 out of 22. Let me do some quick math so I can determine the percentile, the grade. I'm gonna grade this like a fucking teacher.
A few moments later.
36. That is a 36%. That is an F, sir. That's an F. F tier. It's time for our artists to do better. But this is just an example of the party dying. You gotta come with some new game. That Atari shit is not hot anymore. This shit is not working. You gotta come to the mic with some straight ether, or you're getting laughed out of the studio. Future, you did not make the cut today. The Real Me is a 36% F. That is my score for this album. Final message for Future regarding the Real Me album. You gotta stop surrounding yourself with yes men. You gotta put yourself around people who will tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear. And if this is in fact the real you, then go back to the fake you. Go back to the old fake you, because if the real you is this lazy, fucking uninspired, bored, tired, exhausted, putting out whatever the fuck in order to meet a quota, I don't want that version of you. I don't. I want the version of you that at least pretends to give a shit about their craft. Even if you don't, I want you to at least make us believe that you care. And I did not get that from this album. So that is why I graded it so poorly. Hopefully you will see constructive criticism and you will take notes, and hopefully you will reignite the passion that you once had for this music industry and go out with a bang like T.I. is doing, because right now this is a very sad way to go out, because you are in your 40s, brother. You are too old to be mumbling and slurring your way through an album. That is baby shit, and we can't do that. We as a culture demand better from our artists, you included.
I'd like to give a shout out to my Rough Riders, Tasha Shea, Prozac War, One Wildflower 93, Sweet Cookies, Beth Ann 0805, and Nessa Moon 2011. Thank you guys so much for joining the Rough Riders. I promise I will make it worth your while. If you want to become a Rough Rider, go ahead and hit that join button. It's as low as $1.99 to support the channel. You'll get access to exclusive content, all of my archived footage, and pretty soon I'll start doing members only lives where we'll do album reactions, reviews, anything of the sort. So if you want to become a Rough Rider, go ahead and hit that join button. And as always, I have been Nixus, and I will catch y'all in the next video.